This is raw machines, where driving skills reach the extreme limit, carrying hundreds of tons of cargo over rugged terrain. Success or failure, everything depends on the driver's courage. Buckle up and let's go. This is truly one of the craziest things I've ever seen in my life. How in the world can they stack those ships on top of each other like that? A flat tire in a deep pothole, yet the driver kept going for more than 10 kilometers. In your opinion, is this courage or just plain recklessness? The 155-ton Tigemic 1675 is being hauled away in truly unpleasant weather. The fog is dense, the snow is relentless, and the road surface is as slippery as ice. At one point, the entire team had to use dozens of tires to line the road, creating traction so the equipment could move. The spirit of perseverance shown by this transport team is truly admirable. Who says a pickup truck is just a toy? This Duramax just pulled an entire tractor trailer out of the snow. Its power is truly amazing, and the spirit of help between the drivers is also highly commendable. The gap between the truck body and the cliff face was only a few centimeters. Yet, the driver skillfully managed to squeeze through. His skill is truly astonishing. This is the first time I've ever seen a Blue Cat version. It's probably a custom paint job requested by the owner. But one thing is for sure, even with a color change, its work performance remains the same. Always powerful, efficient, and stable. They are not moving furniture. They are moving an entire church. With 68 steel beams, 20 hydraulic jacks, and 14 dollies, the massive brick structure is lifted and rolled away like magic, a mechanical spectacle that leaves everyone speechless. Laying down more dirt underneath would definitely be much safer. Seeing a dump truck worth a fortune endure such heavy impacts makes my heart ache a little. Six machines teaming up to pull one Hitachi? I think they're doing a bit too much. In my opinion, one Cat 797 alone would be more than enough for this job. The driver stepped out, not because of fear, but because he knew that just a small error could send the entire machine plunging into the ravine. That wasn't cowardice. It was the courage of someone who understands the price of a wrong decision. This is the Big Merino, one of the tourist icons Australians are very proud of. In 2008, they decided to move the entire giant statue closer to the Goulburn bypass, so passing tourists could see it more easily. Thinking back, it's still surprising. How could they move such a huge block of stone back then? In deep mines, handling large rocks requires low-profile equipment with concentrated lifting force and high stability. The ST-14 is designed specifically for this task. A short body, low center of gravity, and a powerful hydraulic system allow it to safely and efficiently load rock, even where there is no space to turn around. On the busiest road in the United Kingdom, the Al-Alis convoy appeared like a giant steel python. The 50-meter turbine lay dormant across a multi-axle module trailer, slowly traveling for 79 miles. Onlookers stopped and vehicles lined up. The entire route seemed to be making way for a very special guest. If you liked our video, leave a 1 in the comments. Your support inspires us to create more. a sheer 18% incline, a steel tank weighing nearly 40 tons. Yet the semi-truck bravely hauled it up as if it were pulling a toy. This strength truly borders on the absurd. The torque is enough to make Earth rethink the definition of gravity. Is it really that hard to find an earth-retaining wall, or earthen embankment? As long as we maintain this attitude toward technology and other things, we will always be in trouble. Would you dare to get behind the wheel in this moment? Icy conditions, a deep ravine, and a heavy machine being towed behind. One wrong move, and it's over. Share whether you would have the courage to drive on a road like this. At the Gatton Yard in Queensland, two ultra-heavy haulage convoys set out sequentially. Leading the way is a Kenworth K200 in an AB triple configuration, carrying oversized tires. Following behind is a Kenworth T409 operating in a B triple configuration, suitable for heavy loads and long-distance travel. This image clearly demonstrates the heavy haulage capability and the scale of Australia's logistics industry. Technology has advanced to the point where buses can even travel on rivers. This is truly an interesting experience that everyone should definitely try at least once in their life. With just one scoop, the earth and rock crumble under the Komatsu's bucket. Watching it work, you understand why industry insiders always trust this brand. Powerful, efficient, and yet it limits the impact on the surrounding area. That's why Komatsu appears in most major mines around the world. This is not a simple curve. With a heavy log load, a small error in the steering angle can lead to load slippage, rollover, and cargo damage. However, the operator in this situation handled it very precisely, maintaining the center of gravity and completing the turn cleanly. Working on steep slopes carries a very high risk of slippage and machine rollover. The cable safety system helps distribute force, stabilize the machine's direction, and reduce the load on the drivetrain. This is a standard measure at major European ski resorts to ensure the safety of equipment and personnel. In Venezuela, an oversized transport convoy is moving slowly, carrying a 141-ton, non-divisible piece of equipment. The 379 kilometers journey requires meticulous analysis of the terrain, turning radius, gradient, and potential risks. Montejo executed this entire assessment process before deployment, demonstrating the professional capability of an international standard heavy-haul logistics team. Oversized transport in an icy environment requires speed control, multi-point load securement, and continuous monitoring of road traction. The KAVR convoy is an example of professional transport operations in the Arctic climate, where every small mistake can lead to a complete loss of control. What a weird machine. Does anyone recognize this? And what is it supposed to do?
Caralho, não sei como não cortou o pneu ali, cara. Não é? Schneider Caminhões, olha o monstrão aí, ó. Carga da VEG pro porto de Itajaí. Olha o tamanho do bichão.
On the long, dust-covered road, two Actros MP3L trucks run parallel like a pair of giant warriors. Each wheel turns steadily, slowly pulling a heavy transformer behind. Watching their harmonious combination, you get the feeling you're watching a symphony of steel and power.
E olha o tamanho da fila.
A chemical column, 34 meters long and weighing 171 tons, looks exactly like a giant made of steel slowly traversing the city streets. For it to inch forward, the driver and the entire technical crew have to coordinate smoothly and meticulously with every tiny movement. Seeing that scene truly reveals the finesse involved in heavy haulage work. If you love these awesome heavy haul moments, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. See you in the next episodes.